Hey YouTube, this is RoadDoc326 coming back again with another G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra review. This is my second actually, Wave 2 figure, and that is the Cobra Jungle Viper. Bring it in. You can see Jungle Viper, which is a Cobra Jungle Trooper. You can see some nice artwork of him there with his night vision goggles on. Turn it around, give you their bios that you can read at your own leisure, and obviously as part of the Jungle Assault series. Put that back, bring up the camera. Whoops, excuse me. And I'm just going to take this out. Forgive me 1 second. Okay. Bring in the actual figure here. Kind of hard to see with the glare on him. Black is hard to show up on this camera. Don't really know why. Look at his head. He's got a very, almost like, even with it's hard to tell on camera, but he's got pure white eyes. It's got a very, like, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat kind of feel to his head. You know, with, like, the ninja stylized helmet. So you can get some nice detail, you can see, and the white eyes. Other than that, you know, he's got this nice green vest. As far as detail, which just goes around the back. Around his shoulders, his chest has got little pouches. He's got almost like a kilt thing attached to it. Where on this side he's got a holster for one of his pistols, and on this side is another couple of pouches. He's got some nice little shin guards, another holster on his shin, and you can see some pretty nice detailing on his shins. They look like they'd be like leather straps on a boot or something. They look really nice. Backside just got a couple pouches, almost like reptilian kind of skin feel to like his butt and his upper thigh. This figure, by the way, entirely new mold, like 100% new mold. Very good feeling to know that and to have a figure that is all new molding. That's how you know you got people working over there. A couple problems, really the only two I can think of, are when you don't have his ghillie suit panels on him. He does have these huge pegs that stick off of both of his wrists. But, you know, that's why would you ever, you know, pose him without his ridiculously cool ghillie suit part anyway, so not a big loss. Articulation-wise, no restrictions. Standard jaw articulation -1. Both of his wrists have, besides the swivel articulation, they have this articulation. They can do that with this hand going this way, and then with the other hand he's got it going in the opposite way. It's hard to tell, but you can see it right there. This one moves like forward and down, and the other one moves like this, if you can tell with my giant hand in the camera. Very cool. Hopefully we'll see more of that. Got the nice silver Cobra logo on his left shoulder there. Next we'll bring in his accessories. Comes with a stand, as they all pretty much do. Fits very nicely to it. Very standard. Nothing special, as much as I love them. Bring in 2 pistols. Both the same. So I'll just show you one. See if they fit in his hands. I'll be honest, I didn't really check if they did fit in his hands. I just sort of got them not long ago and then jumped straight into the review. It seems it fits very nicely in his right hand and his left hand. Yeah, equally so. Very nice. This is the first figure I think I have from Pursuit of Cobra where the pistols fit into both of his hands really well. And then he's got 2 storage points for him. One there at his hip, or waist, and then the other one down at his ankle. Both fit in nicely and not going to fall out if you tip him over, nothing like that. Next, he does come with this gun, very reminiscent of I don't remember the name of it, but it was a World War II gun. I was just called the banana rifle in Call of Duty 2. Oh, remember that game? That was a fun one. But, you know, because of the big banana looking clip sticking out of the top of it. He also does come with 2 accessories to fit onto it. One of them are these little skis that fit, that peg in right there. Don't really know why he would need that, but I also don't know what this is. Comes with this really long silver barrel that you can stick into the other part of the barrel, and now you have the rifle being twice as long. I don't really like it that much. You know, I wish they would have at least made it the same color and not have this weird thing. I'm assuming that maybe it would be a handle, you know, for some support. I'm thinking maybe to add length to the barrel like this would increase range, probably. And, you know, in the jungle you want range. Also, maybe it silences it because, you know, when you're stalking your prey in the jungle, you don't want to be making too loud a racket when you're killing them. You want to stay invisible. The skis, I don't really know what they're for. Maybe if this was in the snow, I could understand, but even then, not really. And big barrel, kind of lame. See if it fits in his hands. Right hand fits very strongly, and his left, no, left it does not fit. You can see it just fell right out. Not a huge disappointment because I don't even really like the gun that much. I would rather just see him with his pistols or with nothing even at all, because he looks really well with his next accessories, one of them being his night vision goggles you see on the package. I didn't expect them to be this long. I mean, all 3 of them are different length. You can see how, you know, the one on the left is the shortest, and then middle is the second shortest or longest, second longest or shortest. And, you know, the third one on the far right is the longest. That is about an inch, give or take. Very long. It does clip into the sides of his ears very nicely. You know, they're not going to fall off really easily, thank God. That was my worry. And you can put them up on his head like that, and they won't tip down at any slight adjustment to it. So that's very good. That's something that, you know, I can appreciate. So put those down, and then look at that. He looks ridiculous, but very cool nonetheless. He does come with this backpack full of the ghillie suit. It comes with them all unattached, and then you peg them in on the ball joints on this backpack, which kind of looks just like a cross, you know, with a ball joint here, and ball joint on top. And then from there, these big ones have smaller ball joints to fit these ones in. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of customization you can do with this. It's pretty much set in stone. You know, you can't put them wherever. You know, the ones up here are littler ball joints. You can't peg these ones in here and then off of it or whatever. It pretty much has to look like this, and then, you know, you can just take it and move it in any way you'd want to. And then that top part's obviously for the head. It does peg in well to his back, thank God, because, you know, that's his main gimmick, so you're going to want something like that. So, you know, you can bend him over, and then next thing you know, he looks very cool. I always like to think he looks like an angel, but we all know that's not true because he's a cobra. So if anything, he'd be a demon, but they do look like wings that are wrapped around him. They look really cool. I remember seeing the photos for him originally, and I was really excited about it. Let's take that off for a second to put on his other 2 pieces because they're a little frailer. He does come with these with even smaller pegs to peg in, so you won't see a lot of customization there either. But, you know, you can put that on his arm, and you can put this one on his other arm, and that sort of twists his arm. Then you got those covering him there, and then let's put his backpack on again. Now he's looking, move the camera back a little bit here. Let's put it further back just to get the whole thing. Zoom it in. My zoom is terrible, so wow. I don't think I've ever zoomed in on a review before, but that was, let me tell you how bad that was. Here, that's a little better, so you can sort of see what he's got. Oh, that looks real nice. Oh, something I did not know about my camera. That looks alright. So there you go, you can see him very hidden. Now I can see that I can't zoom out until I do that. Huh. Looks good all in all. And you can see my big fish back there that I caught a long time ago. Very nice. Definitely pick this figure up. One of my favorites so far. It looks really cool. You know, really good for maybe not poses, but you know, you can hide them in your room in places, and they look really cool. They make any set, especially a jungle set, look really good. So definitely go out and pick them up, and I'll see you guys later.